How's it going, guys? Davey here from phonebuff.com, and in this video we're doing a comparison between S-Voice on the Samsung Galaxy S3 and Siri on the Apple iPhone 4S. So basically I'm going to be asking each voice assistant a couple of questions to see how they respond. And I want you guys to pay attention to how quickly each voice assistant responds, and also how accurately, of course, because ultimately those are the two things that you really are looking for with a voice assistant. So let's go ahead and start our first test. I'll ask for something like weather. What's the weather like?
Here's the weather for today through this Tuesday. Here is the weather.
So we got the weather forecast on both of them. Loaded up a little bit faster on Siri than it did on S-Voice, but pretty good for both of them. So let's go ahead and ask another question. Who is the president of Brazil?
Checking on that for you. I found this for you.
Got the answer here, and we got the answer here. So just a split second, maybe a second or two faster on Siri than it is on S-Voice. And that's been the theme. I mean, generally when I'm using both these guys, I've noticed that Siri is a little bit faster, especially when you're actually having them closed out. So for example, if I were to actually close S-Voice out in the background and try it again, so let's try the same question. So I'll just tap this guy. Who is the president of Brazil?
I'm on it. Okay, here you go.
So we got the answer. And you can see this time it's taking a little bit longer. That's been the general theme, but let's go ahead and ask it to make us a reminder. Remind me to walk the dog in 37 minutes.
Here's your reminder.
Okay, should I save this task?
Shall I create it?
So both of them seem to work correctly. I'm gonna hit cancel.
Okay
That's
then.
fine. I won't save it.
S-Voice is pretty quick there. It pretty much opened at the same time Siri did, so that's pretty good. Let's ask it something like for movie showtimes nearby. So movie showtimes nearby.
I found 11 movie theaters.
We could not
4 of
find
them
a
are
movie
fairly
by
close
that
to
name.
you.
So we got movie theaters nearby, just like I wanted. However, this one was looking for a movie named nearby, or showtimes nearby. So you could tell, you can speak a little bit more naturally to Siri than you can to S-Voice. Let's try one more thing. Let's say, when was Martin Luther King born? So when was Martin Luther King born?
Let me think
And
about that.
you can see Siri is
This might
loading.
answer your
Now we just got the
question.
transcription, got the answer on Siri,
Tuesday.
and now we got the answer on S-Voice. So I mean, you can see how both of them work. They're pretty good. Obviously, if you do certain things like say I'm drunk on Siri, it'll probably understand what I'm saying. It'll ask, you know, for me to call a taxi. Let's see how it responds on S-Voice. I'm drunk.
I can't be your designated
I'm not sure
driver.
what you
You
mean
better
by
find
I'm
someone
drunk.
else.
So you can see it gives me the option to call a taxi. Nothing happens here on S-Voice. Let's try something else like asking it how it's doing. How are you doing?
I am well.
I'm great now that you're here.
So both of them give, actually I like the answer over here on S-Voice more, but both of them work pretty well, as you can see. Overall, I'd have to say S-Voice is a little bit slower than Siri is. Let's go ahead and ask a math question really quick, and that'll be my last question for this video. I just want to wrap this guy up. So what's 37 times 80?
Okay, here you go.
So we got the answer already. It's 2,960.
I'm sorry, I don't have the answer.
And you can see
Would you
that
like to search
S-Voice
the web?
didn't really get what I was saying correctly. It just said what's 37s and the, where, you know, Siri understood me perfectly. So, you know, overall you could say not only is Siri faster, but it's also more accurate, and also you could talk to it a little bit more naturally. So, you know, in the end it is better, but S-Voice isn't all that bad. However, you know, I did test Android Jelly Bean 4.1 voice search, and that's a lot better. I actually like it more than Siri, so check that video out to see the comparison between this. But anyway, that's it for me in this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.